Hello, everyone. I'm Lobby Clint. Very glad to be online with all of you, whether you're watching from YouTube, Facebook, or here on Zoom. Welcome and hi. So, hello, everyone. Hi, Kaleem. Hello, our Kansas Center, our Texas Center, Dad, Greg, Dr. K, Dr. Kent. Hello, John. Hi, Lisa, Rochelle, Kaisi, Dee Dee, Jitty, Beauty, Wendy, and John. Oh, you made it after all. Hello, and hello, Nui, as well as who's this last person? Oh, hello, Hakuzo on YouTube, and of course, everyone watching on Facebook and YouTube. It's great to be online with you all. Get this opportunity to meditate and have some peace together. As when we're meditating, the whole thing is about finding some calm, some peace. And to get this, we need to allow ourselves to relax. In meditation, or really, meditation's been taught differently the past 100 years. 100 years ago, they'd say, sit still, don't move. It's not wrong, but how we perceive it today is different than back then. Back then, they hear, sit still, don't move. Okay, they're already relaxed. But nowadays, we say, sit still, don't move. We tense up. That's not one of the steps. So, our master realizing this, sharing with us, remember, relax first. Once you're relaxed, then we naturally stay still. It's not that we're trying to stay still, but sometimes having our body or having us focus on the body can be one way to help us sit still and focus. But remember, you don't have to do that. If you have an itch, scratch. It's okay. You have an ache, adjust. You don't have to look perfect. We're not meditating for inner peace, or we're meditating for inner peace, not Instagram, okay? You can take meditation pictures later. But right now, you don't have to be picture perfect. Just enjoy the time we have together. As I see a few more people came in. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Anne. Thanks for joining in. Oh, and Lisa on YouTube. So, as always, whenever we're meditating together, take your time. Don't force. Don't push. This is how we can continue to go in deeper and deeper. And it's a great way to truly care for yourself. As this past week, I've been sick with COVID. I'm now much better. Now I'm negative. The only time you don't want to be positive, COVID test. So, we always want to share positivity, but not that positivity. So once I was able to finally get some time to really stop working, even though it felt weird because I love to work. I love to be here with you guys, but including myself, need to have some self care. Take some time to care for myself, as I know you all also need it. So I still have a little cough here and there, but should be okay. So, hello, Anna Maria. And is everyone ready for some meditation? Okay. Then, as always, let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Taking a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Take in a few more deep breaths, allowing that fresh air to help you feel at ease even more. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Allow yourself to be as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibility. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. Relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Take your time. You don't have to rush. It's like allowing this nice warm wave of relaxation to flow throughout your entire body, allowing your body to feel at ease and comfortable, all the way down to the tips of your toes. And while we're relaxing, feel free to adjust. As I mentioned before, we meditate for inner peace, not Instagram. You don't have to be a statue. It's okay to move. Most of us tend to move the most in the first 5 to 10 minutes. A time for us to adjust. As sometimes we feel that as soon as we sit down, you should be in your perfect position. Not always true for everyone. It might seem perfect for the first minute, and then we adjust. So don't feel like you're wasting any time. Give yourself time to adjust. And later on, if you need any minor adjustments, feel free to do so. From my years of leading meditation, I found that this is something that most meditators need to hear, to realize it's okay to move. You're not doing anything wrong. It's not that you're moving the whole time, and even that is not wrong. Sometimes we have that notion thinking that it's supposed to be a certain way. That, my friends, is expectation. Don't add expectation to yourself or on anyone else. Allow yourself to grow at your own pace. Just like children in a classroom, some of them will fidget. In a few years, they might stop on their own or continue to. Allow yourself space. Allow yourself time. Growth is not always linear. It's not always a straight path. Sometimes there's ups and downs, curves. Allow yourself to take your path. And the first thing we have to do is let go. Let go of all those expectations, those thoughts and feelings that you think are supposed to be right. And instead, allow yourself to be here and now, experiencing rather than expecting or anticipating. When you take your time, everything falls into place the way it's supposed to. It's just like healing. Of course, we all want to rush through the process, get back to our regular lives, instead of being sick or in pain, depending on the ailment. We still have to take our time, allow our body to heal, to grow. So when we meditate, we are practicing to slow down. We're not practicing to force or to push. When we can be still, allowing our mind to be still. It's like looking through clean, clear water, as water is naturally clear. But even clear water, if it's moving and turbulent, we can't see through the water. It's when the water finally slows down, calms to a standstill. Can we finally see through the water again? Just like our mind, even after clearing away all those thoughts, your mind might be clear, but still turbulent. That is us forcing, pushing, having expectations, becoming an invisible wall holding us back. So take your time. Relax your body, relax your mind, and let your mind stay with just one thing. Something simple, easy, relaxing. I recommend the full moon because it's bright and shining, but not blinding. It's calming and cooling. But your meditation object can be anything at all, whatever feels easy and comfortable to you. And let your mind rest on this one thing rather than everything. And little by little, your mind will start to quiet down, allowing you to let go of all those extra thoughts. As we know, letting go doesn't mean to throw away or forget about. Letting go is placing down rather than carrying, allowing us to place these things down, not hold them so tightly. As our thoughts may be important, but in the end, they are simply thoughts. You don't have to carry on those invisible weights all day, all night. And when you start to let go, even if only one thought, you'll start to feel the effects. You might start to feel lighter, as if a weight has been lifted. Because even though our thoughts are weightless, they weigh us down, especially the more we think about them. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. Allow yourself to experience being here and now. Son mo arahang son mo arahang. Son mo arahang. Now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Sammo Araham Sammo Araham. Sammo Araham. Remember, we are practicing balancing our relaxation and awareness. The important thing is, remember, we're practicing. We're not perfect. Even masters adjust. That's something we all need to do. Adjust into our balance. So some days you might find yourself feeling a little tense or uncomfortable. Very likely, you are trying too hard. You might be trying to see your object, focusing too intently, or even trying to look perfect. If you realize you're doing any of these, relax. Add relaxation. Whether you do the body scan or use the mantra, great ways to help us remind ourselves to relax. Take our time. On the other hand, if you find yourself feeling sleepy or drowsy, or maybe you're already asleep, when you realize it, add more awareness. You can do this by visualizing your object, reciting the mantra, or if all else fails, it's okay to open your eyes for a little while. This is why I have a background playing, a video playing in the background. Usually nature, something to look at, to relax. Take our time and reset. When you feel ready again, gently close your eyes and continue. But remember, resetting and restarting do not need to be instant. It's okay to take a few minutes, look around the room, or just check and see if I'm awake or asleep. Always go at your pace. And little by little, you get better and better. And it gets easier and easier. So adjust your balance if you need to. Relax your body. Relax your mind. When the balance is just right, you'll find yourself enjoying rather than enduring. Sammo Araham Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean and bright, and at the center of your object there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from us, filling the room. Let the light spread far and wide, filling the city and the surrounding cities, filling the state or province and the surrounding states or provinces, filling the country and the surrounding countries, until filling the entire world. And now throughout the universe, thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together, for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sape Buddha Parapata Pacheka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputanupavena Sapatammanupavena Sapasankhanupavena Sattha Soti. Part 1, 2, 3. And now, very gently, And at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How's everyone feeling? Okay. See lots of smiles, lots of thumbs up. That's very good. Right now, it's a very important time in meditation. The time right when we finish. Mainly because it's the time for us to see and notice how are we feeling compared to when we just started. Sometimes it's wow, amazing. Sometimes just very subtle. Sometimes, eh. Understand that every time we practice, it's always a little different. Some days, very easy. Some days, a bit challenging. And that's how we grow, by realizing and noticing what are these challenges. What are the ways that work for us? What are the ways that don't quite work for us? That way we can continue to get better and better. So, before we go into questions and comments, though I already see a lot of questions on YouTube, and feel free to type in the chat if you'd like. But before we go into the questions and the comments, I'd like to share some words of wisdom with you all. This one is from our master nun, Kunyai, and she's telling us about relationships. Ooh. So she says, this one's called human relations. We should learn to get along with others. If someone doesn't talk to us, we must be the one to begin talking first. Okay? We should be the first one to talk. Soon we will have a nice conversation. We should reject that attitude of snobbery and arrogance. Instead, strive to relate well with every type of person. Someday, they may become someone you need help from. This is some words of wisdom from our master, Kunyai Chan. She was our master's master. She's currently in heaven. So, some words of wisdom of having good relations with everyone. Not so much that we need to be ready in case they can help us, but more of a how can we be peaceful together, have good relations. If they're, especially with people who we work with, yes, there's always a toxic environment, or there's always someone who's a little bit, but still, we have to find a way to at least find some common ground, or at least be able to be okay around each other. And of course, every situation is different. Adjust to your situation so that instead of walking by and be like, to walking by and, hi, that's good enough. Instead of, it's really allowing yourself to befriend everyone, not just be there because you need them or they need you. Then it's not as nice. But at least starting to openly be okay with everyone, become friends with everyone, little by little. And it doesn't mean that you had to go and do everything with them, but at least have, when they think of you, they go, oh yeah, that guy. Okay. Compared to, oh, that guy, So this is something that we can all work on, little by little, starting to have good relations with everyone. And of course, step by step, little by little. It's not going to be, hi there, and then suddenly they're all okay with you, but it takes some time. But starting to build that good relationship with everyone. That way, we can be happier together. So, now I open the floor to questions and comments. First off, let me... so I see a few from YouTube. Hugs was asking, how many times have you fell asleep during meditation? Many, many, many times. Actually, if you look at some of the old videos that I was leading, some days I'm just so tired meditating. Actually, some of the videos, because I fell asleep, had a lot of views, especially in the beginning. I'm like, how did I get all these views? Where did people come? Because back then, when Facebook, you slide around and you'd see someone. So yeah, it happens. So like I said, it's natural. You fall asleep, it's not that bad. It's not so great on the camera, but but if you do fall asleep while you're meditating, don't feel bad. It's a nice little nap. It's very much like a power nap. And most of the time when we meditate and you fall asleep, it's not that long. It's usually pretty short. And you go, okay, I'm back to normal. Continue. So yeah, that happens. All right. Well, let me say hello. Hi, Sunipa. Hello, Jintana. Hi, Julie, Waldo. Oh, hi, Trace. Says hello on Facebook. Okay. Also, hello, Raj. Thanks for joining in. Who else came in? Hello, Anu. Hi, Greg. Oh, Tiago and Anne. Okay. So yeah, thank you for joining in. Oh, okay. A few other questions. Oh, for those on Zoom, feel free to raise your hand if you'd like to chat, or type in the chat if you'd like. As I know, sometimes you might be a little camera shy or microphone shy. No problem. Typing is fine too. Let's see. Another question came up was Lisa's asking, what kind of tea have you been drinking to get well again? So during the time I was sick, ginger tea actually was what really worked for me. I was looking for turmeric. I didn't have any, but I used what I had. So quickly used that, and I really like ginger. So extra spicy was just right for me. So that was what would help me. I know that when I had the ginger tea, that helped clear up and feel much better quicker. So yeah, everyone has their home remedies and do what works for you. Yes, Lumpy Sumit was sick during that time. We are okay now. Both of us were. Everyone here is we're all negative now. So yeah, we're negative monks. So it's all good now. We're all very very happy. Finally, yes, we can open the temple again. Because last week we had to close, and luckily we all healed fairly quickly. So we didn't have to close too long. We all checked again this morning just to be sure before we announced to open up again. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Anu. He says, glad you're okay. Also, Anna Maria says, thank you. Let's see, who else is here? Oh, Hakuzo's asking for. Actually, there have been some days that I show a Canadian background. Oh, thank you, Julie. She said, I missed you so much. So, the background, I always like to change depending on what kind of just switching it up. For example, this picture here, I didn't take it myself. It was one of our members. She sent it to me. She was in Cancun. I've never been to Cancun. So that was the background for this. And then for meditation, this is actually from my brother. He was in Catalina Island in California. So, I get videos from different people who pass it on, and then I edit it to make sure that it works. Because sometimes, if most of the clips that I use are videos that I take myself, mostly because I have a little tripod. Sometimes when we hold it with our hands, and then when it's a still image, you can see it go up and down, and it's kind of funny. Oh, another question. Dee is asking, what does LP stand for? What does it mean? It comes from a Thai word meaning luong pi. It just means monk or brother monk. So it's like venerable or monk. I liked luong pi, and then I just cut it into LP. That's just how I am. Oh, thank you. Oh, what do you imagine when we are silent? Oh, so for me, whenever I meditate, I like to visualize. So for me, I love the full moon. I also like the color blue. So I tend to think of a blue shaded full moon. That's what I tend to look at, or what I tend to imagine. Some days I change it, as well as all of you. You can change it if you like too. Some days you might feel like, I want the sun, something bright. Sometimes I feel like I imagine I'm up on a hill before sunrise and it's dark, so you can't see anything. And then after time passes, you start to see what's in front of you. Suddenly you see the valley in front of you. Suddenly you see a stream, a river, a mountain, a town. That's some of the things that I visualize depending on my mood. So yeah, feel free to use, because the meditation object or the image we use when we meditate, it's up to you. It's for you to feel at ease, feel peace, feel comfortable. Because in the beginning, it's us learning how to get the mind to stay still, to be with one thing instead of scattering to everything. And then once you finally get it down to one thing, even that one thing you actually eventually let go of. but I won't say any more. No spoilers. Sounds silly, but it's true. When the more you know what's supposed to happen, the more it slows you down. This is why the struggles of regular meditators. When you start to, it's supposed to be like this. Oh, no, no, let go, let go, let go. You know. So that's why. Okay. Oh, hello, Gabriela. Thanks for saying hi on YouTube. Okay. Oh, what question would you? So Haku's asking, what one question would you ask the original Buddha if you could speak with them? I don't have a question I would ask him per se. If anything, I'd just be like, thank you for your teachings. I'm still trying to catch up. But definitely following in the footsteps as best I can. Yeah, I don't really have a question for him directly. And yes, if you follow Buddhism, you'll understand that the Buddha was a great teacher. This is why we praise and honor him. Though over translations, it's changed into God and this and that. We're like, no, actually, he was a man. He was a great teacher, teaching us how to be in harmony, finding peace. Okay. Then, if no other questions at the moment, no problem, as it actually is time to say goodbye. But as always, you're always welcome to stay longer, and we can chat here on Zoom. But before going, I want to let you guys know every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'll be here on Late Night Meditation. It's my other session that I do. And of course, here on Saturdays, we'll be right here again for Inner Peace Time. But this Friday, I won't be doing late night. We will be having our full moon meditation. So I won't be leading the class, but we'll get to come in 1 hour earlier and join for full moon meditation with Venerable Jackie. He'll be leading us this time. And of course, it's always great to come together. There should be hundreds of people joining in, as it usually is. And it's a lot of fun to get to meditate and for that peace of the group. Of course, if you ever have the opportunity to go to a meditation center where there are lots of people, I really do recommend it. Hopefully we'll be able to open, at least right now I'm in Canada, but who knows, I might get to visit the centers nearby in the US. So, and of course, if you ever want to contact me or want to keep in touch, feel free to use the QR code down here. Or if you're on YouTube or Facebook, it's in the description. And it has all the different ways you can contact me via social media, Line, YouTube, WhatsApp, etc. Chat with me on anything. And overall, it's always fun to get to connect. So, before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness or in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling. Let's brighten up the world together. So for those on YouTube and Facebook, see you guys next time. For those here on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like, and we can chat some more. Take care.